everyone, my name is Nombuso Matabela and you're watching the ThandoLwakhe YouTube channel, a channel that aims to build a community of women who are all about self-love, self-commitment, self-appreciation and self-acceptance. This year, me more, I'm focusing on self-commitment and I am just loving it. So yes, welcome and thank you so much for tuning in and taking your time to watch this video. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So if you've watched this channel before, you know you've seen something different, and that is the introduction. Well, nothing has changed. This is just a new segment that I will post once a week. That is 10 minutes food for thought. So it's a new segment. It's called 10 minutes food for thought, and the idea behind 10 minutes food for thought, it's actually me sharing things that I've learned and things that I've tried and things that have worked for me, and sharing them as a food for thought, something that you can just meditate on, something that you can think about, something that you can try and implement in your life to achieve the things that you want to achieve, or to be the person that you want to be. Because we have dreams, we have goals, we have visions, we have ideas, but we do not know how to go about achieving all those things. So what happens is we have ideas and dreams and goals, and they end up just as that: goals, dreams, visions. Nothing actually happens. They end up as just ideas, because we find it really hard to take an idea and execute it and see it actually being a reality, or seeing our dreams becoming a reality. A dream can be anything. It can be you have a dream of becoming a certain person, you have a dream of achieving a certain goal, you have a dream of achieving something in your life, but you don't know how to go about doing that, because in society, most of the time, or many times, it is about having the right finances to achieve something, having the right connections, having the right people in your corner in order to achieve those things. And you find that most people end up being demotivated and not doing anything, because I don't have money, I don't have the right people, I don't have the right connections, and they end up not doing anything. But actually, everything that you need to have what you want, or to be what you want, is actually within you. You just have to dig deep. You just have to dig deep and get out of your comfort zone and do things that most people don't do, and do things that you never thought you would actually do. And in that process, you actually get to grow so much. So speaking about that, today's video, or today's food for thought, and let me explain one last thing. The reason is 10 minutes is because the videos will be 10 minutes or less, because it's just me sharing that one thought that you can think about and you can implement in your life, and you can apply it and see whether it actually works or not, and then you can move on to another one. So they're going to happen weekly. So the first one that I want to talk about today is: who do you need to be in order to get what you want? Let me repeat that. Who do you need to be in order to get what you want? What you want may be anything, whether it's in an area of finance, physical goals, spiritual goals, emotional goals, mental goals, mental goals, anything. It can be anything, whatever it is that you want. Who do you need to be in order for you to get that, right? Whether it's a great relationship, whether you're wanting a great relationship, a great marriage, a great job, a great business, a great friendships, whether you're wanting to grow your relationship with God, whether you want to be healthier, fitter, anything that you want. Who do you need to be in order for you to have that in your life? So many times we say, I want this, I want that. Let me make an example. Maybe you say, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to start a business, and then you don't actually think about who you have to become for you to be an entrepreneur. You don't actually think about the things that you need to implement in your life in order for you to achieve that goal. You just think, I want to be an entrepreneur, I need to have money, I need to have connections, I need to have ideas, but you don't actually think about the character the character, or the kind of character that you need to actually be an entrepreneur. Let's say you wake up at 10 a.m. every morning, you watch TV for 8 hours or 5 hours a day, you don't read any books about business or listen to business talks or podcasts or YouTubes. You don't go out there to meet people. You always at home, but you're saying you want to be an entrepreneur. So obviously that needs to change. Who do you need to become in order for you to be an entrepreneur? For me to be an entrepreneur, for example, you say, for me to be an entrepreneur, I need maybe to wake up earlier. I need to wake up earlier and exercise and eat healthier so that my mind is more productive and my body has more energy and I can be more creative and think of ideas. For me to be an entrepreneur, I need maybe to read books and start finding what really interests me and follow that path. Read books about the things that interest me, the things that I would like to be involved in when it comes to my business. Maybe I want to start a cooking business. Let me invest my time in learning about cooking, the equipment I need for cooking, the venues I may need for me to do this thing in. Let me focus my energy on this thing that I want to start a business in. So instead of watching TV for 8 hours, let me read a book, listen to a podcast, watch a YouTube video. Instead of me waking up at 10 a.m., let me wake up at 7 and exercise. And instead of eating junk all day, let me start eating healthier so that my mind can be more productive. Instead of staying home every weekend, let me go out and meet people. Let me go to events that have to do with the kind of business that I want to start. Let me work harder. Let me, instead of sleeping at 8 and wake up at 10, let me sleep at 8 and wake up at 6. And then I know I have that 8 hours or 7 hours of sleep and my mind has rested and can be more productive. If I need to start a business, I need to have knowledge on sales, on marketing, on social media and all those things. So let me learn also about social media. Let me learn about sales. Let me learn about marketing. Let me get myself connected with people that I know are good in these spaces so that I can learn. So that is the person that I need to become in order for me to be an entrepreneur. If you're saying I want to get married, okay, what kind of person do I want? Am I the kind of person that I want to be married to? No, I'm not. Okay, if I were to be married, what kind of marriage does that look like in my head? And then once I see that marriage looks like, then I can say, but I'm not this person. I wake up at 11 and I want to be this woman who wakes up and does breakfast for my family and whatnot. Then I have to start practicing those things now so that I can attract that which I want into my life, so that I can tell the universe and tell God that I'm actually ready for this thing. So who do I need to become in order for me to achieve the thing that I want? If I want a more healthy body, then I have to be a person that exercises, a person that eats healthy. If I want to have more mental creativity, then I have to feed my mind good things. I must not feed my mind things that take away from my mind. I must read books, I must listen to motivational things and all that stuff. Then my mind will be enhanced, my mind will be more creative. If I want to be more financially stable, I need to learn more about finances. How do I save? How do I invest? How do I generate multiple streams of income? How do I do all those things? So I need to be the kind of person who does research. I need to be the kind of person who's disciplined. I need to be the kind of person who's consistent. I need to be this kind of person. So then, because now you know what you want and you know the kind of person that you need to be in order for you to achieve what you want, those are steps that you are taking towards achieving that. You don't need money, you don't need connections, you don't need anything. You just need to become that person, and then you are actually taking steps towards what you want. So after you ask yourself what you want and now you know who you must be, that will determine how much you really want that thing or you don't want that thing. If you see that, okay, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. or I have to eat healthy, I have to exercise, I have to be kind, I have to be sweeter, I have to interact more with people, and I don't want to be this person, then really that means you don't really want that thing. Maybe you saw someone having it and you also want it. So also doing this also determines really whether you want that thing or you don't want that thing. So it's a good way to evaluate whether it's truly your want and desire or it's just you envying someone else or comparing yourself to someone else. So that is the food for thought today, that you know what, write down what you want, write down who you must be in order for you to get what you want, and then decide if you really want it or not. If you do, go for it. If you don't, then it is a sign that you have to look for something else. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Do not forget to comment, subscribe, and share the video. I love you and thank you, and bye.